Alright, people. Alright, people. We're gonna try this again. Take two in the tier list. Came off a bit ignorant the first attempt. Didn't know a few characters. Probably still don't know everyone here, but we're closer. I don't know why the default layout makes the S red, but we added a tier. We're gonna adjust this. Let's go in order until I get bored and start picking random faces. So, before I start though, let's see. Major spoilers, obviously. Um, Season 8 was a meme. I agree. I didn't hate it as much as everyone else. It didn't ruin the show for me. The show still holds a lot of merit and was still spectacular, but it is what it is. And we're going to be basing these characters on a few things. Let's see. My bias, so how I like them and how they look. That's a very important factor. Their impact on the show, consequences, and just how I feel about them. This is definitely going to be my opinion. It's not going to be some objective bullshit like, oh, well, this character was amazing for the story, but I didn't like them very much. But no. This is my fucking tier list, Alright. Start at the top left. I just looked this guy's name up, and I already forgot. So, that tells you all you need to know about him. He was a bodyguard of Dorne from Season 6, and he got killed. And we actually I like to change the C tier. Whenever I watch a tier list video, the C tier just, in my mind, ends up being the irrelevant tier. Like, just, forgettable. Didn't have that much of an impact. Didn't do enough to be up here, but also didn't do enough to actually matter. So, irrelevant. And we're right on to Arya? Just like that? This could easily be the most controversial placement in the entire tier. No. Debated. We're gonna put Arya in A tier. I like Arya, but ever since the very beginning, there's just, I don't know, there's always been something off about her. Like, character-wise, I never got fully attached to her with her journey and her wanting to be an assassin and, a girl has no name. All of that was great and dandy, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest Arya fanboy, although I do want the Arya Jumpman shirt with her in her pose of stabbing the Night King. That shirt needs to be mine. But we're going to put Arya in A tier. And Queen Tyrell, Princess Tyrell, I don't fucking know. Olenna Tyrell, some kind of name. We need to make a new tier for characters like this. Much better. SSS, basically personal favorites. Her interactions with, let's see how quickly I can find him. There he is. Whoops. These two interactions are easily like some of my favorite moments from the entire series. Their wit and their battles, just sitting down at a table across from each other, 1v1ing every single time. Some of the best moments of the show come from these two. Alright, who is this? Sir Barristan? It's a badass motherfucker right here. S tier, easy, no question. Exiled from King's Landing, ended up with Daenerys. Him and Grey Worm fighting the, oh my god, those fucking mask pricks. I thought Grey Worm was gonna die in that scene with him. The way he went out was great. Wonderful dude. Old as fuck, though. Still holding his own. This guy, I didn't know who this was. A friend of mine told me who he was. Immediately forgot within like half an hour. This is the Father Greyjoy. And just the fact that I couldn't remember who he ever was. Absolutely irrelevant. Who is this? Uncle Benji, I think? Who randomly comes back just to be killed within like 10 minutes. He was like part White Walker. Not quite irrelevant. Well, we'll put him in D tier. Let's see. This dude who died, I think it was 6 times. I really liked him and the priest that would revive him. I don't know any of these characters' names. I remember the last time I did this, I had trouble finding him because he has a weird picture. There, good God, he's right there. See, this picture sucks. Doesn't show us, like, it's cut off his chin. A big old 5 head. God, that picture is terrible. I love these two. Along with, the Hound. I am a bot, just like everyone else. All about the Hound. The mouth of him and Arya. Honestly, my favorite moments with Arya are probably with the Hound. And then, where's the Clegane Bowl? There he is. Psych. We'll put Mountain in B tier just because the actor changed 3 different times. That's impressive. I mean, he had like 7 lines in the whole show, yet they couldn't keep the same actor. And then, of course, there's the Mountain versus the Viper. Where's the Viper? Oberyn. Probably my favorite character in the entire show. And my favorite scene is him confiding in Tyrion in the jail, telling Tyrion he's going to fight him. That's probably my favorite scene in the entire show. And then they follow that up with the most memorable battle, right? God, season 4 was so good. Where's Little Midget Boy? No racist. There he is. Tyrion. Oh, we're gonna keep Tyrion in S tier. I always liked Tyrion from the beginning. I liked how much of a dick he was. But then once he joined Daenerys, I don't know, kind of fell off. And then by the end, it was just like, wow, Tyrion can't get anything right. And the fucking final scene, not the final scene, one of the last scenes at the Dragon's Landing, I think it's called Dragon's Keep, I don't fucking know, where they have basically the rest of everyone who's alive, because everyone's fucking dead at this point, and he's in chains, and Grey Worm wants to kill him, and he still has the power to, like, suggest who's gonna be king, and then they pick Bran. Speaking of Bran, can we have our first F tier character? There you are. Bran the Broken. Good God. I think I liked Bran for 1 episode, and then it was when he could climb. So, that was a while ago. Alright, back to the regular order. I was never sold on all the Starks. As you can see. We're through, what, 2 out of like 6 of them? No S tier yet. This is the little fucking cunt that gave Arya troubles, and I actually liked her. First time I did this, I put her in D tier, but I respect it. Ooh, Bolton. Roose Bolton, right? Another one of my favorite scenes is when he reveals who Ramsay is. Because my brother had watched the show before I did. And I started in summer of 2017 when season 7 was being released. I think I had heard about the Blue Eyes White Dragon reference, the dead dragon, and then I saw gifs of Drogon on the battlefield, and I was like, okay, the time is now, and I fucking banged out season 1 through 7 in about a month. I think in about a month, and it's funny too, because I had always thought that this show used like Shakespearean speak, which was why I didn't get into it. God, I was a fucking retard. But I remember him describing Ramsay and how he was like just the most despicable character ever. And when I finally got to, he's torturing Theon, but you don't know his name. You don't know that it's him. And when he goes, I sent my bastard to wherever the hell he sent him to, and he names him Ramsay, I was like, holy shit. This is fucking Ramsay. And poor Theon. Theon was getting decimated, so he's an S tier. Brienne pledges her life to like every character she comes across, falls in love with some retard named Jaime Lannister. I don't know, man. Can I make a C plus for Brienne? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Add row below. C plus. Fuck, now my colors are ruined. Neutral. Yeah. I don't know, I don't like this character. I don't. Speaking of not liking a character, Bronn, good god. Cersei sends him to assassinate Jaime and or Tyrion. Actually, I think it was Tyrion and or Jaime. Because of, all the shit happening in Season 8. And I remember thinking that there was going to be some moment where there's going to be regular conversation happening, and out of the blue, one of them is going to get stabbed in the back or shot in the back of the head by an arrow. And not only did that not happen, he just randomly shows up in a hotel, talks to them with the bow and arrow, and then just walks out after saying, "Oh, if you guys can pay me more than Cersei, I won't kill you." And it's like, that scene was fucking trash. I don't even know what happened at the end with him. Oh no, he ended up being the master of coin after not being in any of the. Oh my god, fucking trash. Unfortunate. Cersei though, obvious S tier. Amazing villain, complete cunt. There's this fine line where you are despicable and I respect it, or you're despicable and I don't respect it. And it's either going to be S tier or F tier with those characters, basically. This dude was like a Stark that protected the Blackwater or something. I don't fucking know. Greyjoy, for the longest time, was easily one of my favorite characters. But him losing his sense of morality at the end and killing the Lannisters who surrendered and just kind of blindly following Daenerys at the end. I mean, a lot of the writing by the end went to the toilet. And his tier had to be dropped down, unfortunately. And how the fuck did he live in this show? And after Jon Snow murders Daenerys and the dragon just flies off with her, did he tell the Unsullied that he did it? Because there's no body. He could have just said that the dragon flew off with her. And are you telling me, because they ended up knowing that he killed them, because 2 weeks passed, or 3 weeks, and you telling me that after he told them that he killed her, they didn't just immediately execute him? They were still killing Lannisters who had surrendered after the battle was way over, and he was slitting their throats. And then you're telling me the guy who kills Daenerys, finally the queen, she won her Iron Throne, and she gets murdered, he doesn't kill him immediately? It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. This guy. I remember this asshole. I don't remember his name. This motherfucker raped all of his daughters, and then if they had boys, he would kill them immediately. He would serve them to the White Walkers. I mean, you gotta respect that. Who is this, Ser Jorah? Fucking beta orbiter. Alright, Daenerys. Daenerys. I've said this a few times. I don't know if I've ever said it with a microphone on. In a video that made it to YouTube. There's not been a character that I've ever agreed with more in a show or movie or game than Daenerys Targaryen. Until the last 2 seasons. Season 1 through season... Okay, maybe... I don't know about season 6. Did she cross... what is it? The Narrow Sea? Did she cross the Narrow Sea in season 6? I don't fucking know. But there's a string of a lot of episodes where every single decision she made, I agreed with. Her morality literally matched mine. But just like Grey Worm, what happened by the end? S tier. Sir Davos. always looks down, whoever he's talking to. He's just permanent look in the picture. He's looking down with his furrowed brow, so he's automatically S tier. One of the first characters where Ygritte. You know nothing, Jon Snow. My God, shut the fuck up. Trash. Does anything need to be said about that character? Did this character speak? It did, right? With the whole three-eyed raven shit. It, fucking bombs and shit. Irrelevant ass Prince of Dorne. This guy was Euron Greyjoy's a fucking asshole. A tier. Mira Reed. I only know this character's name because of like fanboys. Irrelevant. Wait a second. Loras Tyrell is on here 3 times? This was not Loras Tyrell. What the fuck? I knew it was a Lannister. God damn it. Really gay. God damn it. The really gay tier. Captain Pride. 1. Where are you with your fucking sparrow symbol? I hated the sparrows. Easily my least favorite. Good God. My least favorite arc of the entire fucking show. There you are again. And there's another one. There's another Loras in here, creeping. Where is he? Jesus Christ, he's right there. Okay, yeah. Man. What the fuck is his I mean, the Red Wedding. Walder Frey. It's unfortunate because all that shit was spoiled to me, and I didn't get to have a genuine reaction to that, but Jesus Christ, that fucking episode. Holy shit. Believe the hype. Speaking of spoilers, Hodor. Not Hodor himself, but the concept of this plot twist belongs at the top. I remember when this episode came out, Hoodie had watched it, and he was telling me about it, and he was warning me, no, I'm not going to spoil it. And I was like, I don't fucking care, I'm not going to watch this show. And he spoiled it, and none of it made any sense, because why would it? And I ended up watching the YouTube video, and even with zero context, just seeing him shake and the splicing of the two timelines and the music, it's really fucking good. Probably the top 5 plot twist of all time, in like in anything, in any fucking thing, any narrative. Some random from the Night's Watch that I actually do like. I like this character a lot. You know, he would have his dialogue and his moments with Jon Snow, and you rarely saw him or this guy without Jon Snow or Sam. But he stood out to me for some reason. Speaking of Sam, we need to make a new tier. The Z tier. The fucking get out of my face tier. Let's see. Sparrow, High Scepter. Sam's bitch. And Samwell Tarly himself. Oh, those characters disgust me. Ugh. You ever seen Saving Private Ryan? You remember Upham? This character is Upham, but for 8 seasons. Speaking of gay. Sorry, man. Alright. Ooh. Some controversial character. Ooh, this is going to be fun doing these 4. Irrelevant. These 3. Jaime Lannister. Everyone's going to agree with this one. He was up here. He was up here. And then he banged Brienne. And he just is like, you know what? I still love my sister. And it's the most irrational turn of a character. You know, people think Daenerys is fall and rampage was irrational. No. Jamie, you can't explain anything that this character did in the last 2 episodes. It's all bullshit. It's all bad writing. It's nonsensical. That twist was so stupid that I talked to my dad about, was it at the end of episode 4, right? Where he leaves Brienne? And, it was a conversation about whether he was leaving to kill Cersei or to be with her again. And I thought that people who thought that he wanted to be with her at the end were morons. I thought that he was going to kill her. I was the moron. F tier. Joffrey. The OG fucking asshole that every time you see him on screen, you want him to die. I mean, if you can get that kind of reaction out of the audience, you're at the top. Jon Snow. Ooh, where are we gonna put Jon? I was never sold on this character. The only time I liked him is when he died and he came back. Battle of the Bastards is alright. Him and Ygritte, north of the wall. And then, oh, my queen. We're talking about Beta Orbiter. Alright. That was cute. B tier. Fuck Jon Snow. Please go away. Alright, Mama Stark. Red Wedding. Low-key fucking annoying as shit. Aquaman. Man, this is one of those characters where it's like, we get it, Game of Thrones likes to kill its characters, but it would have been nice to see him a little bit more. He died because he was fucking arrogant, and he died of an infection from his wound. Like, really? That's how you're gonna go out? A tier. Who cares? I really like Varys a lot. Him and my other boy. Him and Littlefinger. I really like the politics in the show, the deception, the master of whispers, and I use this at the beginning of an Overwatch rant video. And can we just watch that right now?
Do you know what I learned losing that duel?
Titties!
I learned that I'll never win. Not that way. That's
Game. Wait, hold on. Where is she? We could make the women tier list after this if you guys are really interested, but
one of 2 things will happen. Either the dead will defeat the living, in which case all our troubles come to an end, or life will win out. And what then? Don't fight in the north or the south. Fight every battle, everywhere, always, in your mind. Everyone is your enemy. Everyone is your friend. Every possible series of events is happening all at once. Live that way, and nothing will surprise you. Everything that happens will be something that you've seen before.
Lady Sansa, at the gate.
fucking annotations! Speaking of unlucky, D tier. Okay. One of the warlocks from season 2. Loved this character, and I can't believe I've gone this far without mentioning this point, but I really like extremely realistic shows or stories, movies, whatever, where they splice in, it's twice now I've used the word splice. Where's that on your bingo board? Where they mix very subtle supernatural elements into the show. You know, you have Daenerys being like immune to fire, and you know, giving birth to the dragons or whatever. Then you have the magic that this character had. I don't remember enough to have him validate an S tier placement, so we're gonna put him in A tier. And then, speaking of the magic in this show, the Red Woman. I'm her #1 fanboy. The king of the wildlings, right? He was alright. But yeah, the whole fuck, what was the name of that stupid ass religion? The Lord of Light. And all of that shit that presented. To me, she represents, and this fascinates me. I've talked about this so much with my dad. She represents what if the other side is right? I mean, how many times have I presented an argument in game chat or something, you know, from Overwatch, or if or like an idea about how to use a class in Destiny. What if I was wrong the whole time, and those people in game chat, you know, criticizing and hating, what if they're right? That's what she represents to me. And it kind of scares me, because I always got the notion that her religion was bullshit. But, oh my god, was it not bullshit by the end? That necklace on her, huge factor. Her lighting all of the Dothraki weapons on fire at the end. Her lighting the... what was it, the breach, or the... what the fuck is like the military term? The trenches on fire. Like, she was the real deal. And that scares me. Speaking of the real deal, Marjorie is right next to her. This character is very similar to where she represents something specific to me. I was not sold on her, like, generosity and morality the entire time up until her death. I thought that it could have been a front and that it was all bullshit. Like her feeding the poor and helping the kids. I thought that that could have just been a character and that she was actually evil, and I was anticipating that reveal, but it never came. She was actually just nice. And I respect her for that. Oh, this is one of those old guys where it's just like, oh, that's 3 old guys in a row. There's another one? Which one was this one? Oh my god, was this the asshole who didn't need the cane and pretended like he did in King's Landing? Fuck him. Trash tier. Oh my god, he was so fucking annoying. And then Cersei killed him, right? Good for you, Cersei. This is a Stark dude. Irrelevant. Qyburn has arguably the funniest death in the show. He would have easily been D or irrelevant tier, but the way he dies is just amazing. Not gonna say anything. Probably the we'll save the women tier list for a different video. Mr. Mormont, leader of the Night's Watch. We'll put him in. He's solid B tier. Speaking of the Night's Watch, insane in the membrane. Carl Aragon, Bolton, Carl Tanner. Who the fuck is Carl Tanner? I think this is exactly what I wanted. He is not in this fucking tier list. He's one of the best characters in the show.
Lord Snow, you're bringing me back for trial. We had a good thing here. We were free men. You'll never be free. You'll never know what that's like.
Was that foreshadowing that we just heard?
You learn how to fight in a castle. Some old man teach you how to stand, how to parry. How to fight with honor.
God, he reminds me of Willem Dafoe.
You know what's wrong with honor?
Fucking bullshit. One of the daughters, too. Is that Willem Dafoe from like 30 years ago? Good God, it's fucking clone. And dead. Oh my God! Alright, well, we have a bonus missing character in Carl Tanner. Here we go. Daenerys' boy toy? He was the man, and then he's just waiting in some random ass city that she conquered and is never mentioned again. C+. Ned Stark. Sean Bean. Always dies. Foreshadow of a lifetime. When he says, if we ever meet again, I'll tell you everything you want to know about your mother. Talking to Jon Snow. Well, they don't meet again. B tier. Fucking asshole slave trader. Irrelevant. This character is what Marjorie could have been. Mr. Nice Guy is different from all of the rich, powerful douchebags and whatever irrelevant country Daenerys was in. And then you see that he's broke and he's a fucking retard. Irrelevant. I liked you better in Harry Potter. Irrelevant. The Executioner. Snore. Sir Podrick. Do I need to say anything? Ghost. We're actually going to D-rank Ghost. Last time I put Ghost as the first one irrelevant. Something about the Direwolves being animated never sat well with me. You couldn't get that full connection because the CG was somehow better with like the dragons. Ramsay. Is this even a question? Like, bruh. Ramsay. This show managed to introduce us to Joffrey as the biggest piece of shit of all time, and then one-upped itself with Ramsay. Holy shit. How do you get killed by Ramsay? You're an idiot. Rickon? Do you want to zigzag and not run in a straight line? F tier. Robb Stark. Mad props to Robb Stark and his wife. These two make me sad because there's just so many characters and so many stories where it's like you want them to have an happy ending. You want it to go well. And it's just not meant to be. And that's what those two are. It's fucking sad as shit. This idiot died because he was drunk and a boar killed him at the end of the season. Like, fucking Game of Thrones, man. Ooh, Sansa Stark. Hot as hell. Complete trash. This character was so important to me that she's one of the reasons why I went out and looked for this tier list. Not this one specifically, but one with more characters. Her and the Night King weren't on the other tier list I was going to use. I really liked her relationship with, oh jeez, what was his name? Stannis. So, ooh, it's getting kind of crowded up here. We'll put them together. Night King. S tier. Man, I like this tier list looks so much different from the other one. We'll compare to the other one I did. I didn't know who this was the first time. This little cunt is the main reason why I'm redoing this video. This is the piece of shit that betrays Jon Snow at the Night's Watch. And does he stab him first, or does he stab him last? Probably matters, but not right now. Fuck this kid. Z tier. Overrated. C+. Can't believe it's taken this long to get to this bitch. The moment I saw her in her first interaction with Tyrion, I knew something was up. And she betrayed him at the end. Was never sold. Fuck her. Z tier. In front of, actually, yeah, in front of everyone in Z tier. The clown. No. Literally annoying and ugly. D tier. Fuck him. He ended up having one of the best scenes of the whole show when he tried to end up being king and he got shut down. So that's B tier easily. Character is great. I couldn't tell you why. I am all aboard the Theon train. Irrelevant. Actually, Tommen was irrelevant. One of my favorite characters. Ooh, I don't know if I can do 2 rows of SSS tier. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. We're gonna have to drag her down. And, yeah. It's obvious who's gonna replace her. Irrelevant. 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 The first death where it was like, wow, this show is awesome. C+. He was in the last episode, so that has to mean something, right? The three-eyed raven, good god. I really like this character. And I really like how they don't explain what the fuck is going on with him at all. A tier. I really like her too. Theon's sister. The Sands, fucking tragic ass ending. Snore, and the hottest character in the show. Alright, can we get some order to these? Let's see. My favorite character, Oberyn. These two can stay here. She's gonna go here. The Hound, Ramsay, Hodor. See, Littlefinger has to be in front of Varys. Women need to be reordered. And what is it, Natalie Emmanuel? She's in the front. Then Lady in Red, and then or Rip. Yeah, okay. Who's gonna lead S tier? Daenerys, easily. Grey Worm. The fuck. And then Joffrey. And Barristan. These two need to come down. Where's your boy at? Why aren't they in the same tier? Okay, that's a sign. Oh no. He needs to come up. Cersei should be right next to Joffrey. What the fuck? That's decent ordering. A tier. Arya in A tier. You fucking mad? Good enough. Good enough. They're really gay tier. I'm jealous of these guys. Irrelevant. D tier, F tier, Zeta tier. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, hold on. I just came across another one, and I see some bonus characters. Let's see. Bitch ass Dorne character that gets killed. I think like an actor or something. Involved with Arya. Dude from Harry Potter. Fuck. This guy was great. This guy was fantastic. Who the fuck is this? Is this? Who are these guys? Bad guy. I mean, come on, look at the lighting. There's so many characters. How come somebody can't just make a fucking tier list with all of the characters? This guy. Good warg. He's from north of the wall. Why is it so hard to find one with all of the characters? Who is this? Who the fuck is this? He's so young! This is another tier list where the Night King is on it. Hello, it's the Night King. Ah! Ugh! Okay, we're done. Who is this? Who the fuck is this? It's cut off! Is that Brienne? We're gonna do this quickly. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that's 2 Cerseis. Ooh, okay, so Cersei with long hair, and then Cersei with short hair. I see it. E. We'll put her behind the old woman. Ooh, who is that? I don't know what that is. She's hot. She's aight. Here. Get the fuck in front of Cersei. Are you kidding me? Arya. D tier. Who's decent looking? Oh, yes. Fuck you. And, yeah. That was quick. I'm gonna fucking find this shit. I do not give up when it comes to shit like this. I go until I find it. Yes! That was her? Ellen Powell. Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. Sex.com. Nice. Oh, wow. Somebody just bought something. Easy. This is another character we forgot about. Is it her? No? This one. No! What the fuck? Ramsey's mistress? The girl gets pushed! God fucking damn it. These tier lists suck dick. Yes, loved her. Okay, we're done. I can do this forever.